Attention, listener, I have an assignment for you. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to engage with the Real Nerds, aka the best podcast on the internet. You can listen to their episodes on their website, realnerdspodcast.com. And you can also listen to them on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Stitcher, and iTunes. Follow their social media pages on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. This message will self-destruct never.
Camera, action!
Well, a real nerd knows who shot, and a real nerd can follow the plot, and a real nerd can...
Don't talk film! I'm sorry.
Take it outside.
Well, a real nerd knows who shot, and a real nerd can follow the plot, and a real nerd will give it all they got. Lights, camera, action! Real nerds.
Welcome to Real Nerds Podcast. We are officially the greatest movie podcast of all time. With me is Brad.
Hey.
The original nerds. The great real nerds.
The Mount Rushmore of nerds.
Yep. It's just who we are. Because every week we see a new movie and we podcast our experience to the world. This week we saw Violent Night. Stay tuned where we will tell you if we recommend the film or not. Play the trailer, then spoil the film. We'll also hit on the big movie news story of the week. And we will also talk about a thing we recommend and or don't recommend, but maybe we need to talk about. That's what we do, Brad. We've been doing it for... Next year will be our 12th year.
Oof, yeah.
Let's keep going. We have so much content. It's really unbelievable. And I think back to all the stuff we've done, it's pretty incredible.
And there's really no reason for us to stop. I mean, we could just do this indefinitely, really.
Yeah. I mean, like I've always said, every time this starts, I mean, you know, I see a movie every week anyways, regardless. I mean, it was kind of, I mean, I don't know if this is how you and I became friends, but it's something I've always done. You know what I mean? I've never not gone and watched movies.
I actually had to consciously pull myself away from seeing movies this week just because I think I went to the album 3 times last week.
Oh.
And, you know, the ticket price is fine, but I just can't help myself to the menu. So
I know. Yeah, that's what's always. Today I only got popcorn. I was proud of myself.
Good job. Yeah.
You know, I love the chicken tenders there because they have that queso dip and they're freshly made and they're really good. But today my popcorn was money. I was the first showing at the Alamo in Westminster. And so the server, she was super nice. And when I was talking with her, I ordered the popcorn. She said, okay, I'll bring that right out. And when she started walking towards me with the popcorn bowl, I could smell it. I'm like, oh man, they literally just made that. So good. So good.
Yeah, the queso is my Achilles heel. I know I shouldn't eat that much of it, but
it's good. You can't help it.
It's so good, yeah.
I wonder who, I should really look into this. I wonder what movie theater started popcorn. I wonder if it's because it was a low cost snack that everybody, usually enjoys. And
yeah, that's exactly what I think it is.
I wonder if it has to do with, the Depression or something. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, we have so much corn in this country, they have to process it and turn into other things like sodas, Yeah. So it's it's so cheap that, yeah, you also get a lot for very little.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. I do know that movies, they used to double bills a long time ago in the Great Depression. So people felt like they're getting a good deal for their, 10 cents or whatever it was. And because money was so tight, so they had to figure out how to get people to, go to the movies and spend money. And that was one of the ways.
Yeah, like what's the cheapest snack we have?
Yeah,
it's corn. So
yeah, and it's delicious.
I know. I love me some Landmark popcorn.
Yeah,
like just plain. So good.
Hell yeah.
That was another thing where I saw like the late night movie this week, and I was like, I'm not going to spend any more concessions money. And then I got there, I was like, I can't turn you away. You're just too good.
You've been too good to me.
Large size, why not?
That's the one cool thing about popcorn. It's like you got to be I got to be careful because I could eat so much popcorn.
Also,
you got to limit yourself, you know.
At the Landmark, I think it was $1 more. The large was $1 more than the small, which is already enormous. Like they only have two sizes now, and the small is basically a medium.
Huh.
But I was like, yeah, it was $1 more for the large bag, and then they also did like $1 more for the like the large soda that's refillable. And I was like, I've been getting the small one this whole time, and I haven't paid attention until I can get free refills on the large one for $1 more. So I did that, and then it occurred to me, wait a minute, they closed this concession stand 15 minutes afterwards. What am I going to get refilled? So she's like, I'll just pour you another one right now, and you can take two in. That's like, sold.
Nice. That's nice, though.
Yeah. But yeah, like literally, I was so excited about the extra deal. I didn't think about the actual logistics of who's going to refill it for you. They, they close at the late night movie. They close right away. So
this week on Real Nerds, we saw Violent Night. Brad, do you recommend Violent Night?
Yeah, I think it's fun. Strangely, I don't think they went as far with the premise as I imagine they could have. But it's basically Die Hard and Home Alone, but with Santa. So yeah, that's all it needs to be, I guess.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat. I actually had a lot of fun with it. I mean, it's from the director of Hansel and Gretel, Witch Hunters, and I kind of got the same vibe where it doesn't take itself too seriously, and it's just there to have fun, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I had fun watching it. Here's the trailer for Violent Night.
You ain't driving, are you?
I steer a little, but the reindeer do most of the work.
This is my 4th year as a Santa. How about you?
I started the whole damn thing.
Ho, ho, ho! It's Christmas!
We decided that you could have one gift.
Early.
What is it?
That is a direct hotline to Santa Claus himself.
I can talk to Santa.
All right, revelers. Welcome to your worst Christmas ever.
Let's go!
You have $300 million in your personal vault. That's what I want for Christmas.
I don't want any trouble, okay? Someone's gonna scooch up that chimney.
Who is he? Because it's not your typical mall Santa.
Santa, are you there? Daddy said you were very busy tonight. My name's Trudy Lightstone. Are you gonna help us, Santa?
Yeah, Trudy.
Santa?
You're on my nice list. Santa Claus is coming to town. Time for some season's beatings.
Who the hell are you?
Boss, what if he really is the real?
There's no such thing as Santa.
These bad men, they're all on my naughty list. Naughty. That's naughty!
And what do you do to the naughty ones?
I give them a lump of coal.
Where is it?
I gotta watch.
believe in you, Santa.
Come on. Which one of you did that? Prancer? So unprofessional.
David Harbour stars as Santa Claus in Violent Night, where he's kind of it opens with him in a bar and he's getting drunk, and he's lost the holiday spirit along with a lot of other people, and people take him for granted, and he just doesn't feel the Christmas love anymore. So while he's out and about delivering presents, and every kid wants a video game and no one wants anything really unique, people aren't leaving him good cookies. He stumbles upon this really wealthy family's home, and the one little girl there, her name's Trudy, still believes in the magic of Santa Claus and makes homemade cookies, but leaves him soy milk. And so he kind of sits in a massage chair and passes out because he dumped the soy milk for some brandy. And then a bunch of mercenaries show up, led by John Leguizamo's Mr. Scrooge. They all give themselves holiday nicknames. And when they're trying to rob this family of $300 million that they got from the government in cash. And the little girl asks for Santa Claus's help, and he helps her out. And that's the whole movie. But what makes it fun is it doesn't take itself too seriously. And it moves really quickly. It's fun. When he got his hammer back was really fun. It was definitely shot like a B movie. It had all these Bryan Adams Christmas song playing while he's murdering people. The only bummer is when the lighting in it was so dark, I didn't see the gore as much as I wanted to. Does that mean there's something wrong with me?
No, there's that one shot where he kills that guy with, I think, was a sled.
But
I kind of had to guess at that. Like he jams him in the neck with a sled.
Yeah. I mean, you see like blood spraying, but
yeah. But I did because it's like a Canadian production, so yeah, the whole Bryan Adams part of it was pretty funny.
I kept on thinking though, while he was killing all those people with a sledgehammer, that instead of the song they used, they should have used Steel Panther's "Sexy Santa," and that would have been awesome.
Yeah, I forget what it was, but like a couple times, I was entertained, but then I'd have this thought of, really they didn't take it like a little further there, or they didn't do this obvious joke here that I'm thinking of, So there's a couple times where, yeah, I ran to that. But overall, and there's also like, I felt there's a lot of downtime between the cool parts. There's a lot of scenes where Santa's just recovering from a fight,
which is interesting. I thought that he was going to be some magical like super dude, and he gets hurt like everybody else.
Yeah,
which was shocking because he's immortal, I guess. They did.
Yeah, he kind of had a backstory where he was like some kind of Norse warrior that became Santa. So it feels like there are like a lineage of Santas that get replaced, and he's the most recent one.
Yeah, and he also seems that he was a bad dude before, and his hammer is called Skull Crusher. My favorite line in the whole movie was when the little girl, all really cute, said "Skull Crusher." I don't know, I really like that part. But I did think there was actually some like nice emotional beats too, where he's explaining why people don't believe in Christmas anymore, and that little girl explains to him why she does. I thought was really, really sweet.
Yeah. There was also that whole bar scene at the beginning I thought was written really cleverly because the dialogue is so specific in a way that it doesn't reveal that he is Santa Claus to everyone else. But obviously to the audience we know it. But like the exact words he's saying are so easily interpreted as he's still like a mall Santa to everybody.
Yeah.
So I was just like marveling at that bit of writing in the movie.
And then when he leaves and pukes on that lady.
Yeah.
Because he's so drunk.
Like, how did you know who my, I don't know, niece or nephew was? And she goes up to the roof and realized that he's really Santa Claus and he pukes on her. Yeah.
And
then he flies by Washington and pisses on it.
Just pisses on it. Yeah, it's just like a silly movie, but it was fun. And the Home Alone moment was actually really clever, how stupid those mercenaries were. And I didn't know that they were setting them up for a Home Alone bit but this Home Alone bit would be if someone in real life got hit with a bowling ball in the face and things like that. Because it was even fun when the guy's like, you're so stupid. You left them out right in the open. The camera pans down and she cut off one of the ladder rungs to make him slip and fall.
Oh, yeah.
They're talking about how stupid the little girl is. So yeah, that part was really fun. And I liked his Norris backstory. I thought it was interesting. And what I thought was cool too is he even says, I don't know, Christmas magic. So they get away with, I mean, how is he still alive? Why did he not die? And they get away with it by him just reiterating that it's Christmas magic and I don't even understand it.
Gotta go along with it.
Yep. Because when he killed John Leguizamo, it was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
They foreshadowed it too.
Yeah, they don't really explain like why he can like twitch his nose to like escape the situation, and then they remove the reindeer so he can't just find them and fly away.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, then all of a sudden like his nose thing's like ready to go just for no good reason. It's not like, you know, he lost confidence or anything. It's just it's convenient.
Yeah.
He can't escape now, but he can fight him later. I mean, and then all the fight it was also funny how the all the like Leguizamo was codenamed Scrooge, and then all the henchmen had like fun like holiday type names.
Yeah, the one elf guy, I kept on looking. I know that dude from somewhere. He's from Freddy versus Jason.
Yep. That was actually a disappointing thing because I thought he was the most interesting of the henchmen, and he just gets stabbed in the neck. It's like, he should have something like getting folded through a chimney.
Yeah, and there is one continuity error, so that if I notice it in a first watch through, it bothers me. So the son gets his finger put in the nutcracker, and I can't tell if it's ripped off or it's just broken. But later on in the movie, when he's talking, he doesn't have anything wrong with his hand. Whoops. And that part was funny too, where he says, "Yeah, I'm gonna put his balls in here and smash them." And that one lady says, "I'm not gonna touch his balls." And the elf guy goes, "I'll do it." Yeah, that's funny.
That's cool twist too. How the movie made it seem like the son was turning a corner and trying to be a nice guy and escape his family, but really he was just playing them so that he could take all their money.
Yeah.
Also, I don't know if $300 million in cash fits into 3 duffel bags.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I've never seen that much money in real life, so
yeah. Unless each bill's like $100,000 bill, I don't know.
But there is a really fun moment too, where so it's a brother and a sister. Actually, I did love the actor guy. I thought he was really funny. And when he jumped over a sofa, he went parkour.
Yep.
Anyways, they're arguing, and they said, "Oh, you're the one who named your daughter after her, Gertrude." She named her son Bertrude.
Yeah.
And that kid was funny because he's a TikTok influencer or whatever they're called. I don't know.
Yeah, the tag scene where he's TikToking over the dead henchman. It's pretty funny.
Yeah. Hashtag blessed. Yeah, it's good shit. Yeah, it was just fun. It's definitely one I'll probably just watch again during Christmas time. Pair it with, Krampus and Gremlins or something.
Yeah. It's an easy watch. It's not a game changer, but
yeah, it doesn't require a lot of you. But those movies are okay too, especially around this time of year when a lot of the films are going to get really heavy, where it's a lot of award stuff and things like that. So it's an appreciated departure. Cool. This is the big news story of the week.
It's real news.
So I don't know what's going on this week, Brad. Well, I do. It was the Los Angeles Comic-Con, or was it in Brazil that they showed two really big trailers. The first is Indiana Jones 5. Scratch that. Indiana Jones and the Dial of something.
Yes, Destiny.
There we go. But yeah, hey, if you don't know what I'm talking about, here's that trailer.
I miss the desert. I miss the sea. And I miss waking up every morning, wondering what wonderful adventure the new day will bring to us.
Those days have come and gone.
Perhaps. Perhaps not.
I don't believe in magic. But a few times in my life, I've seen things. Things I can't explain. And I've come to believe it's not so much what you believe. It's how hard you believe it.
Who is this man?
I'm her godfather.
Related.
Get back!
It looked really fun. I'm always down to see Harrison Ford again be Indiana Jones. Indiana Jones is probably my second favorite movie franchise of all time, close to my first.
He's America's James Bond.
Oh yeah, totally. And he's just fun. And you get in the trailer that it's kind of going back to a Raiders Last Crusade kind of vibe, where it's a little silly but really fun. It ends with him having his whip and thinking he's really cool, and they all pull out guns. And
that's the only part where I'm like questioning, because when people shoot at you, they don't just keep shooting at the glass behind you after you've ducked. And he's not in a large room; he's in very close quarters. So that kind of stuff, I'm like, wow, you didn't. It's not choreographed.
He moves his whip so fast he knocks the bullets away. A doy.
Oh, doy. Yeah.
Yeah. But no, I think it looks. I mean, it doesn't really give you very much, but just seeing him in action again, it kind of gets me all excited. And
yeah, I'm excited to Sala again, and he's gonna be fighting the Nazis one more time. Which I'm thinking the Dial of Destiny is like a time machine.
Oh yeah, maybe.
So I don't think he's going to travel through time. I think it's just the Nazis think that they can get, this machine that can, fix World War II for them. Probably.
Yeah, it might be. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I know a lot of people were freaking out because they're using a de-age technique, but it looked pretty good on the screen.
Yeah, that one where he's in the Nazi uniform, that totally looked like something out of Last Crusade. It's a little janky when he's riding the horse, but
yeah, they still have time to fix that. And but Harrison Ford, I mean, he's 80, but he doesn't look like he's 80. So, I mean, he looks older, but maybe it's not as hard when they're still like good looking dudes. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm looking forward to the next trailer. See what else is going on. Yeah.
Should be sweet. And we also got another sweet trailer. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 dropped, I don't know, like 20, 30 minutes after Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
And here's that trailer.
We were gone for quite a while. But no matter what happens next, the galaxy still needs its guardians. Hello, we come in peace. Come on, Drax. Seriously, dude?
No! Ow!
Don't forget where we came from.
We have been running our whole lives.
Pete, I'm done running. We'll all fly away together. One last time. Into the forever and beautiful sky.
Kill anyone who gets in our way.
No, not kill anyone.
Kill a few people.
Kill no people.
Kill one guy, one stupid guy who no one loves.
Now you're just making it sad.
Hey, the Guardians are back, baby.
Strangely, it's like, because we had Infinity War and Endgame, it didn't feel like a long time, but Volume 2 was 2017. That's like 5 or 6 years.
Well, and you have to remember they fired James Gunn because of a tweet he tweeted, I don't know, 11 years prior. And then they said, oh man, we fucked up. Let's get him back. But in the meantime, DC snatched him up and says, you should make a Suicide Squad movie. And he said, yeah, I'll make a Suicide Squad movie and make it way more fun than anybody expected. And then Disney's like, oh, fuck, we need to make our team movie again fun. And here we are.
Yeah, it sounds like the Guardians are not going to make it through the end of the movie. Definitely get a sense of many of these on the team are going to be killed off. It looks like there's some backstory for Rocket that he'll be dealing with.
And that'll be really interesting because he's, it was always really traumatic for him and he never talked about his past. So it'll be interesting to get into that aspect of it.
And Quill's definitely traumatized by something going on. I don't know what the leaking oil thing is ahead of him, but what's the villain again?
He's called the High Evolutionary.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, and then we've also got Adam Warlock in there.
Yeah, and just like the Indiana Jones one, this one feels definitely like a teaser where it's, hey, this is some cool stuff to look at, and this is kind of the direction we're going. And I'm guessing the full trailer is probably going to be with Ant-Man, which surprisingly is 2 months away.
Yeah,
so
that's another one where I get the feeling like they're going to kill off Scott Lang and kick off the next phase with it.
Yeah, they might. It's interesting. Like this fourth phase of the Marvel Cinematic Universe seems like it's more of just introducing people than it was setting up a huge overarching storyline.
Yeah,
and I mean, I guess the overarching storyline is the multiverse, and maybe after Kang becomes more prominent, it'll maybe call back and have the other movies carry a little more weight, I guess, for lack of a better word. Because I still had fun with most of the movies, but all of them, they're all fun.
Yeah.
But I think this is the first year I might not have an MCU movie on my top 10.
Me too. Yeah, like they're good, they're fun, but there's just nothing that had that, like that high stakes to me.
I know. So I mean, I could totally cheat and do Spider-Man No Way Home Extended Edition. But yeah, I'm starting to rewatch movies again because I'm going to do my Blu-ray article, and I start doing that towards the end of the year. I rewatch movies I love throughout the year and see where it kind of fall. So we'll see. I don't know yet.
Yeah, I've got some high up films that I saw very early, like January, February of the year, and I've as I'm looking at what should fill those slots, I'm kind of looking back and being like reevaluating, like, why have they been up here this long? Like, should they be up there? Stuff like that. So,
yep, and that's what it's for. And, it's also, I say this all the time, but it's how many times have I watched a specific movie, and how much I enjoy it, and we say in everyone, it's not necessarily quote unquote the best movie, but it's the movie I like watched the most or had a lot of fun with, which as my top 150 movies list keeps on coming out, I think some people will say, really? That's above this film?
Yeah.
Like MacGruber being ahead of, Gone with the Wind and stuff. Just saying. Yeah. I guess only the really big other movie news is Kirstie Alley died the news broke about an hour ago.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, I knew her from Cheers, and I really don't know very much from her after, except maybe Look Who's Talking. But she seems like she was always around and in things, or correct?
Yeah, she was Lieutenant Savick in Wrath of Khan.
Correct.
Yeah, that's about the most notable things.
Or I wonder if she just wasn't in our, I don't know what the right word would be. I don't know if she's in the movies that we normally would see.
I think she had a reality show at one point, but I don't remember the name of it. I know she had that Veronica's Closet, like in the 90s. But yeah, I think she had a reality show after like the last decade or something.
Oh yeah, I think you might be right. Well, yeah, she's most known for Star Trek II, Wrath of Khan.
Really above Cheers?
Yeah.
Huh.
Look Who's Talking, Cheers. She did a couple TV movies. She was in a TV series called Fat Actress.
Oh yeah, that's what it was.
Sure. Yeah, she's in a lot of she basically focused on TV. And that Veronica's Closet that you mentioned ran for 4 seasons.
Yeah, she was like a editor of a fashion magazine or something, if I remember. That's what that was.
Yeah, Village of the Damned. I'm sorry, John Carpenter's Village of the Damned. But yeah, that's Cheers is her big. I mean, she's almost on 150 episodes of Cheers.
Yeah, the show was on for 11 years, and she was on like more seasons than what's her name?
Shelley Long.
Shelley Long, yeah.
Yeah, I started watching that. I only watch a few episodes every couple weeks because it's on Hulu and the commercials drive me up a wall. Not that I don't mind commercials that much, but on Hulu it's the same commercials over and over again.
Yeah.
And if I have to watch we're going to call it Hulu plus 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 plus. That's stupid, but we're going to go with it. I have to see that one more time. One more time.
Oh, you will.
For sure.
Keep watching Cheers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went through the whole series back on Netflix, like, I don't know, 2011. And yeah, it's got better episodes than others.
Yeah, it's fun. It is weird too, because Hulu has some TV shows that don't have commercials. The McCartney 3-2-1 doesn't have commercials, and I wonder if that's something that they had to work for, or McCartney says, "Hey, I'll only do it if there's no commercials or something."
Yeah, probably. Like, yeah, I'll do it, but program can't be broken up constantly. So
yeah, but when you're Paul McCartney, you can do stuff like that.
Totally. Did you get to that episode of Cheers where Frasier tries to kill oh my God, Ted Danson's character, Sam?
No. The fuck?
I know, that's I'm surprised more people don't talk about it because he had his own series, but at one point he tried to murder somebody.
I don't remember that.
I guess it is back in the day when they, like there were reruns, but they weren't something that, like, continuity wasn't a huge thing when those series was around.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, how many different parents did Dick Van Dyke have? I know it was 20 years prior, but
yeah. And Laura's last name is either Meeker or Meehan.
Yeah. Well, they probably didn't have the luxury of DVDs to go back and watch, or a series Bible or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, reruns were only in the summer back then. Like, there was no, like, maybe like someone had a VHS copy of a series or something, or you taped it.
Yeah. So we like to watch things every week. Here's what we watched this week and what we want to talk about. Obviously, I still stumble through the introduction because I don't know what to call it.
Yeah, I don't have a good thing either. I feel like what we've been watching is still valid.
Cool. In a segment I call What We've Been Watching.
So, this is the stuff we've been watching.
What'd you watch this week, Brad?
Yeah, a lot of stuff. I don't know if there's anything like that stands out of like, oh, I can't wait to talk about it. So I'll just throw a bunch at you and you tell me what you want to talk about.
Okay.
Turning Red, Jackass Forever, The French Dispatch, Wreck-It Ralph, Con Air, Thelma and Louise, and Home Alone.
Which of those have you not seen?
I had never seen Thelma and Louise before, and I've never seen Turning Red before.
Yeah, we can talk about those ones if you want.
Cool. Yeah, Turning Red, another charming Pixar movie. I was a little disinterested in most of it. like, I don't know, I wasn't invested as much as, say, like WALL-E. I don't know why. But yeah, the animation is great and it's an important story. I guess it's probably just because it's so zany, like pacing wise.
It is a little weird, and like it's really fun. But then the end is, two giant kajus fighting in an arena with a boy band that was there.
Yeah. It's like, I'm not the audience for this. Like I can definitely see people younger than me enjoying how it's edited and structured more than like my traditional ass. So, it doesn't have like that's a lot of parts where it slows down and people just reflect on things. It's constantly like moving on to the next thing. And
yeah,
I thought like her mom being like the villain, like entirely by the end was kind of like, oh, I guess I wasn't paying attention enough for that to like mean more to me. But
yeah,
it's almost like I looked up and was like, oh shoot, she's hurting everybody. That's weird. And now her grandma's helping her out, and they're on the same side. And like, there's all these other panda people from her family going against the mom. Like, what's the mom's problem? I guess I missed something.
Yeah, Pixar, all their films are good, but lately it seems they've lost their heart. If that makes any sense.
It's lost their heart. It just feels like they're meeting deadlines more than they're making like really interesting, complex stuff.
Well, when I say they lost their heart, I don't feel the connections that I felt like with WALL-E or Toy Story 4. I don't feel that way watching them again. And I don't know if it's a product of that where Disney says, hey, churn these out, and then they put them on, Disney Plus for the longest time. So I don't know. I don't know how I feel about the last few Pixar movies,
Yeah, and Lightyear is fun, but I wasn't invested in that either.
Yeah, I mean, Lightyear's fun, and it's a beautifully animated film. I keep bringing it up, but I really miss traditional hand-drawn animation. It's something I've missed more lately, because all the CG animated films look spectacular, but they're all starting to look the same.
Yeah. Like I definitely want to like see a new art style come to life.
Yeah.
Like imagine like, I don't know, a Frank Frazetta painting, like 3D animated or something like that's outside the box, or I don't know.
Yeah, just something different, I don't know.
Actually, that Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem, like that's a Ninja Turtles in a different art style, and as far as I can tell, it's 3D. But yeah, it's got like a different art direction to it, which looking forward to.
I mean, I'm going to see it because Kellen wants to see it, but the Puss in Boots movie, that animation in that looks pretty incredible. It's like kind of looks like it's an acrylic paint 3D kind of thing going on.
Yeah, it's a little cel shaded. Yeah.
And it's getting good reviews. I mean, Kellen really wants to see it, so I mean, I guess I'll go see it. What do I know? Just have a kid. So you also watched Thelma and Louise. What do you think of Thelma and Louise?
Yeah, I watched it because they were talking about it on Spooled, and I realized I had never seen it. Luckily, it was free on, I think, Prime. And yeah, I thought it's like it's amazing. Like this kind of movie was such a big deal in like 1991. It's so simple, but it captured the imaginations of everyone in that at that time. And it's really just these two women who, go on a road trip, and then bad things happen, and they just fall further down the spiral of criminality. And they kind of do it in a fun way of, Geena Davis' character is like this repressed housewife who's finally, kicking her shoes off and like living life. And then you've got Susan Sarandon's character, who out of the gate seems very put together and like has, her life together. And then as the movie unravels, you like figure out what her trauma is. And yeah, I wasn't bored, I was like invested in these two women, like in their road trip, Like it's a good road movie, and I was even more surprised of like the Harvey Keitel character is actually like very accommodating and on their side, and he gives them all the opportunity to like believe them and like not dismiss their testimony, but they just they just make the wrong decision every time.
Yeah.
So
it's funny too because that movie is so in pop culture now. I mean, there's a Simpsons episode that parodies it.
And that's the only thing I think about every time is like that's where I learned about the ending was from The Simpsons.
Yeah. And it's just I mean, it's one of those films that's transcended its own. I don't know what the right word for it is, but it's basically transcended itself, you know?
Yeah, it's permeated pop culture. Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. That sounds better than what I was trying to say.
So, but yeah, it's not a huge, like, big budget action movie, even though, like, the box office reflects that for it. So,
yeah, no, it's, yeah.
I don't know, it was, what, like 10 or 11 when it came out?
And, yeah, was it 91, 92, 93? I don't remember.
Yeah, so I'm just curious, like, what about it to people who saw it, on release day, like what captured their imaginations about it? Because, it'd probably just be a random, like, Netflix movie today.
Yeah, you're right.
I guess there's that one part where they blow up the tanker. That seems like the part where Ridley, hey, we'll do it because Ridley Scott's directing
it. He's an action director, right?
Yeah. We'll give you the budget for that. So, yeah, I guess that's it for me. What did you watch?
Did I talk about The English last week?
You didn't. I was surprised you didn't.
I know, guy. I've been working so much. Like, the only way I keep track of is I put them on Twitter because I can't remember what I've been doing. Yeah,
I saw the ads for it a while ago, and I was like, "Oh man, Ryan's definitely watching this."
I know it's yeah. So The English is with my homegirl Emily Blunt. She plays a wealthy English woman who loses her son, and she goes to America to. I don't know if I should say why, but anyways, the basic premise is it's okay, I was just double checking real fast to make sure it's in the description of it, actually. So she goes to America to seek revenge against people she believes is responsible for her son's death. And the first episode deals with her kind of out of her element. She is goes to this hotel on the stagecoach that's driven by Toby Jones, and she meets what's that guy's name? Hines, Syrian Hines.
Yeah.
He's this bad dude that runs the hotel, and while she's there, when she arrives, there's a Native American who's hanging from I guess a entry gate thing, not dead, but like he's being strained because he's tied, and he's actually in the United States Army, and he just got relieved of his duty. And it's really interesting because his story starts with him kind of betraying members of some Native Americans, and that he helps lead missions, I guess, to kill them. And so he's kind of a lone wolf, as you would say. So he chose the side of, the Americans instead of his own people. And it's really violent and really like brutal. So it's like a really sweet revenge thriller. She's awesome in it. So too is his name is Chase Spencer, who's the Native American guy named Eli Whip. He's really great in the film series.
I was about to ask, is this a series?
Yeah, there's 6 episodes.
Are they all done? Or are they still coming out?
Yeah, they're done. It's one of the ones on Amazon. They released them all at once. It's kind of cool. So yeah, it's really well made. It's really well acted. The cinematography is awesome. It's violent. Yeah, I think if you like Westerns or if you just like revenge thrillers, I would definitely go and watch it because it's pretty sweet.
When you say like evil hotel owner, I just think of Al Swearingen from Deadwood. So
yeah, perfect. Yeah, kind of like that. Yeah. And the last thing I'll mention is I'm rewatching all the Hunger Games because I'm going through that Steelbook box set, which is really good. Each movie has like a 2-hour making of it included. And I every time I watch them, I just think about how much you and James fucking hate those movies. And I keep on thinking, man, these movies are pretty fun. I don't know. Refresh my memory. Why do you hate him so much?
I believe I commented on your post about it. Like they just seem lazy and I mean they're well made, but like I haven't read the books, but it seems like, I mean, come on, PETA camouflages himself in the middle of the Hunger Games without a mirror perfectly into a rock. Like
they showed that he could do that when they were, preparing for the Hunger Games. Or don't you remember that, Brad, when he was painting on his arm?
He should just get a job in district whatever as like the town makeup artist because he's like an expert level at it.
Well, he can't, dude, because he was picked for the Hunger Games.
Like that level of quality is reserved to like someone sitting 8 hours in a chair before they go on screen. Like,
yeah, that part is really silly. When I was watching it again, I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. He's literally lying on the riverbank.
Yeah, it's like, and also, why isn't it his? If he's that good at it, like, why wasn't that his first choice? Like right out of the gate, like I'm gonna run out off the I forget where they get like launched from, but you just run into the woods and like paint yourself, and then like wait for like 6 or 7 days. But that was like one of his end game ones, right? Like, hey,
yeah,
last thing I can do. And then I don't remember very well, but I think I remember the last movie, Katniss is like knocked out for most of it, and all the dudes basically take down Panem or whatever, and then she wakes up and everything's solved, and it's like, yeah, girl power. It's like, wait, you totally took our hero out of the movie and then called her the hero. What? How is this?
Yeah,
female empowerment.
I haven't gotten to the last one. Yeah, I vaguely remember them. You think I'd have a better memory? They're not that long ago.
I know you love them so much. You think you'd remember?
Well, it's because I watch thousands of movies. But yeah, I listened because when our 10th anniversary, when I was posting my favorite episodes, there's I think it's the second one where James and I just blast each other, and it's really funny. And we talk about how much we're just all over the place, really.
I think I did give Catching Fire like I think my review was like, yeah, I think it's the first one but better. And that's like a low bar still. So yeah, I don't remember them very well either, but I think that for the second one, my review was, yeah, it's the same movie, but not as dumb.
But the steelbooks are beautiful.
Oh yeah, the set's gorgeous. I almost wish I was a fan of it because the set is so good.
And the back part, when you turn it over, it's the map of America and the districts that are all broken up. It's really cool. Like, they're really well done. The only bummer is as I was, because I collect films and movies, so I have the collector's editions of them on Blu-ray, and they came with 2 bonus discs, and the set puts about 75% of the bonus discs on the 4K. So when they do that, you would think that the Blu-ray that accompanies it would have the rest of it on there. It's just the movie on the Blu-ray.
Wow.
So I'm going to have to go through and it sucks because the Blu-ray discs that are inside the steel books are like painted to match the steel books. So if I take those out and put the bonus feature Blu-rays that are from my other ones in there to save shelf space, then it just doesn't look right. You know what I mean? Am I weird for being that way?
No, I mean, part of having physical media is how it looks on a shelf. So
yeah. But see, no one would see the discs because they're housed inside the steelbook.
But you would know.
But yeah, and they don't match, and it drives me crazy.
Like I have Baby Driver, like the slipcover 4K, like standard Sony one.
Mm-hmm.
But I also bought the steelbook, and I can't bring myself to just put the 4K disc in a steelbook case. Like I have to keep them. Like I like the art of the steelbook better, but it's only a Blu-ray.
See, but what I do, I do the opposite. So I have, which ones did I do it for? So like Jack Reacher, I have this really cool steelbook for it. So when that came out on 4K and it dropped to $10, I bought the 4K and I put it in the steelbook that's just the Blu-ray because the steelbook only says Jack Reacher on it and it's like a silhouette of Tom Cruise. So I'm like, that works.
Yeah. No, I have that.
So if you get the Blu-ray or the the standard packaging Ultra HD of Jack Reacher from me, there's actually just a Blu-ray in there.
Yeah, I'm the opposite. I'm just like, this isn't your home. It's a Blu-ray case. It's not a 4K case.
And we have problems.
Help us. Actually, speaking of weird media things, so at Best Buy for Black Friday, they had Jackass Forever for like $9 on Blu-ray.
Mm-hmm.
And they didn't release it on 4K, right? Why would you need to, really?
No.
But if you do the digital code and add it to your library, when you play it digitally, they give you the option of buying the 4K version for another $20.
Holy shit.
Yeah. I'm like, I love Jackass, but I'm not going to pay $20 for the 4K that I should have had on physical media.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah. Fuckers.
Like, I'll buy the disc version. I would have bought the disc version, but you're going to put it online as the 4K? Okay. That's dumb.
Yeah. I know last week there's a 4K of Roadhouse that came out, and I didn't know it came out, and it's Vinegar Syndrome. So I'm like, I'll just order it off Amazon. You can't order it off Amazon. You can only order off Vinegar Syndrome, and it's sold out. It's like, motherfucker.
Oh, lame.
Yeah.
I think that was the deluxe edition, right? They'll probably have like a bare bones one, I don't know, come out a couple months later. So I know stuff like Rad and Tammy the T-Rex sold out really quickly, and then they put out like lesser versions so that people could at least have it.
I know, but I really want this one because it comes in a magnetic clasping case, and the artwork looks like it's a video store artwork. Fuck. I don't know how I missed that. I'm slipping in my old age.
I'm looking up right now so I can look at it. There's a film. I opened up the Vinegar Syndrome website right away. There's a film called Bat Pussy. Front page.
Nice.
A lot of these I would want to see, but I don't know if I want to buy them.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely want to see Bat Pussy, right?
I'm curious. Looks fun.
Or is it like literal bat pussy? Yuck.
No, it's it looks like a Batgirl movie.
Huh.
It's got like a Batgirl bouncing on a red bouncy ball or something. Son gets busted.
Well, I guess it's for somebody. Yeah. Next week, I was thinking The Fabelmans.
Yeah, Corinne sent in a thing if you want to do that first.
I guess. Thanks, Corinne. Here's what Corinne has to say for this week.
Hey nerds, Corinne here for another installment of Showtime where I tell you all about something cool I've been watching lately. So this segment specifically is going to be responding to Ryan's comments recently that I don't like anything anymore because, as a matter of fact, I do like things. It's just that it just had everything that's come up on the show recently. I just, haven't enjoyed for whatever reason, string of bad luck, I guess. And then all the things that I have liked, I'm like, this isn't worth talking about on the show because the nerds don't care about this kind of thing. And I don't think the people at home will care either. So I just don't even bring it up. Well, that leads you to the illusion that I don't like anything anymore. So we're going to debunk that right now. So, first of all, just want to mention that I watched this, anime on Netflix. It's kind of like a shoujo anime. It's called Romantic Killer. The premise is that this girl, she is visited by this, wizard thing and tells her, I'm going to make your life like a video game where you have to, all these hot guys are going to be kind of throwing themselves at you and you're going to have to navigate it like a video game, like a dating game. And that's basically what happens, and it's very, very cute and a lot of fun. So Romantic Killer, it's on Netflix, so check that out, I guess, if you want. I have also watched on PBS over here, but it's a BBC production called Miss Scarlet and the Duke, and it's a period drama. It's kind of like Sherlock Holmes sort of thing, where it's a female detective. She's a private detective, and I didn't get to see the first season. I just kind of caught halfway through season 2, because that was what was airing a couple weeks ago. I'd heard good things about it online, and just thought, hey, I heard there's a new episode out this week, so I'm just going to drop in and see if it's worth watching. And I had a lot of fun with it, so I watched a few more episodes that came out after it. And, yeah, it was a lot of fun. Yeah, like I said, the premise is that this, as far as I can tell, this woman takes over her father's private detective business. And, this is back in the 30s or something. So, unusual for women to have that kind of occupation. And she runs into a lot of, brouhaha about that. And there's this man on the police force who, he's like a detective inspector, whatever. He's in charge of this group of policemen. He's not the chief, but he's whatever the next rung down is. And he and her have a kind of understanding where she will occasionally help them out with cases and he will help her out with cases, but they also have tension, and it's acknowledged. They're just we acknowledge that we like each other, but we're not going to be in a relationship right now because whatever. Again, I came in partway through the series, so I don't have full context, but I do want to watch the episodes I haven't yet in season 1 and season 2. So it's on PBS, Miss Scarlet and the Duke. His name is Duke because his last name is Wellington. It's just a nickname. I was expecting an actual Duke, and now it's just a policeman. Anyway, I also checked out from the library Gaslight. The old film that the term gaslighting comes from. And it's the cinematic debut of Angela Lansbury. And also it has Ingrid Bergman in it. Oh man, it was really good. Admittedly, it probably wasn't as good because I already knew what was happening. If I had been in the dark on that, if it had just been a mystery, I would have probably had a lot more fun with it. But, I'm I know what the term gaslighting means. I know it comes from this movie. So I knew what was going on the whole time. I'm your husband is evil. You need to leave him. He's an evil guy. He killed your aunt. I had it pieced together from the word go, but it was still a fun watch. Well, not fun, but it was still a good watch. Oh my gosh. Ingrid Bergman is good in everything. And it was so weird to see Angela Lansbury young. But she does a great job. So glad she had an excellent career after that. And then finally, I'll just throw out there that I really enjoyed Glass Onion. Saw it twice. I will probably say more about it at a later date. Filmsplosion. But, yeah, just wanted to let you know that I enjoyed that. So it's not that I hate everything, Ryan. It's just that most of the things that I like are not worth talking about on the show, or at least that's how I feel it would be for all of you. Because I know you don't care about anime or period dramas or, well, old Hollywood stuff, sure, but I was anticipating doing a Catching the Classics on Gaslighting, but nah, I'm just gonna say I liked it. It was good. I recommend it. It might be online somewhere, but like I said, I checked it out from the library. So visit your local library. See if they have Gaslighting. All right. So next time I'll talk to you all about something, but just wanted to throw it out there. I don't hate everything. Also, I'm planning to watch Andor with my dad over Christmas. I haven't seen it yet. That's why I haven't talked about it. So yeah, just wanted to share my 2 cents here, and I will talk to you guys next time with something. Bye.
Wow. Corinne sent in something where she actually likes more than one thing. I'm impressed. I mean, one's an anime, so that doesn't really count. Because I'm waiting for her to tell me she doesn't like a certain anime. Because they don't have big enough eyes or something. I don't know.
Yeah, it looks like look who's growing.
Yeah.
Appreciating more of the world.
I'm really proud of you. She did send me this text message. I forget, I think she just said, "Hey." And I said, "What?" And it was when I said about Andor. I'm like, yeah, I really need to watch that before Corinne spoils it for me. And she got, kind of upset about it. And I said, well, Corinne, your Twitter feed is literally the spoiling Mandalorian. So what can I expect from you other than that? But in all honest seriousness, thanks, Corinne, as always. We appreciate it.
Yeah, I hope we're like, it's a heightened make fun of thing where we're just making the show more interesting than really criticizing you.
Yeah. I kind of am.
I was worried because I don't think I saw her post about Glass Onion, and I was like hours away from seeing it, and I was worried I was gonna be in your boat where something was about to be spoiled right before I got to the movie. So I did have a little bit of like, damn you, Corinne.
Yeah, but she held out, and I'm impressed.
Yeah.
So anyways, yeah. So next week, I want to say The Fabelmans, and I don't. Do you have Netflix?
Not right now.
Because the new Pinocchio is on there too. So.
Oh, actually, the new Pinocchio is also at the Cher Artiste. If I remember, hopefully it didn't change from last week. I'm looking it up real quick. Hey, do you know Avatar's coming out?
Yeah. So I have a question while you're looking that up, and I was thinking about Avatar because they had another trailer today. So Jake, you still have never seen Avatar, correct?
Right.
So in it, anyways, it's called Avatar because they go into these like hyperbaric chambers where an avatar of them is projected onto this planet of Pandora. So they're like the blue cat people. But that Jake dude who's a human hooked up with one of the actual cat people, and they have kids now. So the avatars can shoot out jizz and impregnate people.
I brought this up weeks ago. That's my question. I haven't even seen the movie. Because yeah, is this guy Jake just sitting in a hyperbaric chamber all the time? He's like an avatar. Is he a Na'vi 24/7?
Yeah, I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna have to watch the movie again because I don't remember a single fucking thing from it.
I'm gonna have to watch it just because I think it's gonna be our movie of the week. So
yeah, I mean it kind of has to be.
But yeah, it could just be The Fabelmans next week. So, like, we don't have to make Pinocchio part of it. Although it is interesting that we had 2 Pinocchio movies this year.
Yeah, really interesting. Well, I mean, Pinocchio is it's been it's a film or a story that's been told a lot when you think about it.
Well, yeah, that one dude, what's his name? The Italian guy.
Yeah.
He did it like twice. And then there's like the Martin Landau one, and then Disney's done it twice.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Cool. Well,
thank you, everybody, for listening. And I will see you at the movies. Bye.
I'm Brad. Bye.
Well, a real nerd knows who shot a real nerd. Can follow the plot and a real nerd will give it all they got. Lights, camera, action. Real nerds.
Thanks for listening to Real Nerds Podcast, a Nebulous Visions production. Stream or download episodes, read articles at realnerdspodcast.com. Stream us on Apple or Google Podcast, Stitcher, Spotify, or iHeartRadio. Follow us on Facebook, Real Nerds Podcast. Twitter and Instagram, @RealNerds. Watch us on YouTube, Real Nerds Podcast. Email us at realnerds@gmail.com. Call us at 720-6nerds5. Thank you to Sparks Mandrill, Mike at Plan 9 Studios, and Bolognium for all of our groovy theme songs. And that's how you fucking do it!